What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Co-op Couch Show. My name is Matt. I got Humphrey and Allison here with me. How are you guys doing tonight?
Hello.
Good. Got some sun today.
Very, very happy for you. I'm dealing with a sick dog.
Yes. Much different than sun in the backyard with a pool.
More different. We would love to get him some sun. And he's kind of cooped up in a cage for the next 2 weeks. But we got a stroller we're going to get for him. And bring him outside. Get some fresh air. Much less like this character here in the Altars. My understanding that this game is pretty good. I don't really know what to expect. We kind of eyed it earlier and we were skeptical on it, but people are saying it's actually quite moving and interesting. And I mean, gosh dang it, it's new, so why not? We give it a shot. I don't know how much of this is like base management to gameplay, because I've seen like nothing of it other than the trailers. So I guess we'll just kind of go with it. This might very well be our first ever like management game for the channel.
No, we played that like underground bunker one.
Oh, the 60 seconds one?
Is that what it was?
Yeah. 60
we played
parsec, where you're the family and you're just trying to survive the apocalypse. Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, and the one where we tried to stay in charge as king for a while?
That's a little different, but yeah, I'd say it's...
We're going to keep it all standard, and we're just going to go with the flow. Want to welcome everybody for joining us, of course. If you're here with us live on YouTube or Twitch, thank you so much for being here, and please be sure to hit that like, click the follow, and subscribe. One other thing I'd like to mention, this game actually has Twitch integration. So if you're watching us on Twitch, you guys will be able to participate in some of the decisions we're making tonight. So that's cool. We don't typically do that stuff.
Is that cool?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone's around and doing it. All right. So we're Jan.
My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place.
Contemplating all your decisions. Okay.
Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown.
He seems peaceful.
Out of sight.
I could cry peaceful.
And then the ship crashes and we die.
Like a sleeping beauty who needs a smooch.
Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow?
Why are you trying to kiss sleeping people?
Or was there ever another way?
What else? This is sleeping people.
People really shun that.
Doesn't the Tooth Fairy do that?
That's different.
What?
We don't talk about what the Tooth Fairy does for the teeth.
I feel like that's how I feel like that's how that Tooth Fairy movie with The Rock went. Never actually saw it.
No, me neither.
I did see The Pacifier though, which is like completely different, but so much better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is such in a different direction.
Big guys with children.
Whew, that water. Little sudsy. Come on, frames, keep it up.
I want to play as the Red Flare.
Could you imagine if you could play as a flare in everything?
Anyone?
Remember that game?
You're just main character hanging around, his buddy, a flare, an active living flare. What's the point of the flare? If we were traveling in space, who the fuck's gonna see that?
Other people you brought with you.
Oh, good call. You're right.
There's literally nothing interesting around the flare. What is this walk cycle? For the bat, it just seems off.
It does have like a weird motion.
Yeah, it's got kinetics to it or something.
Don't think it's the gravity, Allison. What about that water? Can you touch the water? Does it let you touch water?
Oh yeah.
How deep does this game go?
Oh, you've got
chromatic too.
Dude,
Let's how deep can we take it?
Legs.
Oh,
Not.
no.
What kind of a
They're
survival
bad
game
legs.
is this? Invisible walls?
Immersion ruined. 0 out of 10 game. Can't drown.
Wait. The camera pushes the water out of the way?
That's actually awesome.
That is super cool. Probably more
That's
like,
weird...
well, you put collision on the camera so it doesn't like break through geo, and I think what's happening is the water just reacts to collision. So the camera's just in its capsule like anything else, and the water just kind of like envelops it.
2 flares? Oh my god. That's too many flares. Now they might think there's 2 of us here.
Did we look out for them? I'm trying to find one. Another one. But... Huh. Right bumper to run. I don't think I've ever seen a game give me
Genshin Impact style or Honkai.
I mean, it's typically the left bumper, but I could be wrong.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
Running so fast.
This guy's got great cardio.
Oh, he's got power legs.
Oh, you're right. Cheating.
Got a bit of a dumpy too.
He does. No, this guy's in great
Dump
shape.
Chuck.
Wait, that was another flare. Was that our flare?
Yep.
They're all our flares.
Oh. It's convenient that it launched all these flares on the perfect path for us to follow. I actually kind of like the locale. It's kind of neat. Oh, no, here's the capsule.
No, it's the captain. Shit.
Captain! Captain, I see you!
Deceased. What the hell?
Nah, dude, show us the body.
Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
You're just gonna leave her and her technology? You don't think she would have like a key card on her or something? This is some fucking brutal decision making. Loot the body.
I wanna like punch it.
Yeah, I hate that this game has already hindered me on 2 things. My own murder and my captain's looting.
Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. It's incredibly sus.
You think it was an inside job?
I don't know, man. She landed just like he did. I mean, they're meant to just kind of crash land.
Maybe she thought the terrain looked terrible and just stopped breathing on purpose.
I mean, we did see the parachute from above,
Yeah.
and so maybe she landed, but floppily, and then it kind of just fell.
I've located the base.
Ooh, I see a few reds
Try and get down there.
Yeah.
on the left there. There's another
think we
capsule
came
to our
from-
right. Hold on, there's a capsule to our right.
All right.
Like, here, stop. Like, look up to see. Like, look, there's a parachute there.
Oh yeah.
You have to assume that every parachute we see had a capsule, regardless, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anything that was like trying to stop the ship wouldn't have been like multiple little parachutes. That would be ridiculous. Even in an emergency setting. This water is like so weird.
Feels
It's like
very
oily water.
alien.
All of our pods are leaking crap into their ecosystem.
What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. Why? Makes no sense.
Now I'm just gonna run.
Radiation wave?
We keep running.
Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta
Was it
get to the
radiation?
base.
Is that what got him?
That's got to be what it is. And somehow we dodged it. To think, if we would have landed with them, we would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Ferris wheel.
It's a mobile base.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
What was close?
Not that these are like the same game or anything like that, but I do find it interesting. There's like elements here that I feel like almost echoes a Death Stranding sort of situation. I think it's more the landscape and his outfit that's doing it for me.
Anybody here?
Mm-hmm.
This feels very Death Stranding, but I think that's just what sci-fi is these days. Press A. You should contact Earth before you exit the base. Although, okay.
I need to find the comms room and get help.
Right, comms.
Is anybody home?
This looks commie.
Looks like navigation, base
Jam
building.
To Earth.
Oh.
Jam to Earth.
Well, it says command center.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. I don't think we're ready for that, but we can look at this. Communication is above.
Yeah. So take the elevator up.
Oh no. It's Harold all over again.
So you got to stand on it. Oh, never mind. It did move. That fucking tripped me out.
You stand on it, and then you hold a button, and then you move it with a joystick.
It just like kind of like not glitched, but like skip glitched a little for us, so it just looked
It
weird.
didn't look like it was successful.
Earth would be tripping right now. They'd be like, "Our money!"
Mayday, anyone?
Whenever you're not sure which dialogue option to choose or which alter to support, you can activate the Twitch vote option to let your viewers express their opinions. So that's cool. There's like a manual option in the game for it.
This is the new captain speaking.
Can you hear? Can hear you, Captain? New Captain, I suppose. Or do we want to expose that? Maybe we should.
No, I like saying this is the new captain speaking. Like right to business. They would already have a hierarchy.
This is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B.
Yawn.
I'm afraid the former
Jan.
captain is gone. Together with the rest of the crew.
And you're the only person alive? That's awfully sus.
Hello? Can you get me out of here?
How much time?
You don't want to know what danger?
No, just how much time do we have?
What? How much time?
This is a trained professional, right?
Presumably.
Talk to me. What's the danger?
Oh, we get that answer anyways. Probably just nuclear threat.
Or the radiation.
Radiation,
flared.
sorry. I meant to say that.
Instruction in logs for lethal proximity radiation.
No. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what? You mean a star will come and burn this planet, and I just have days to escape? Is that right? Sunrise. Perfect.
Okay, bye.
So we're on a what? Slow spinning planet? Far away, and when we face the sun, we are going to lethally be burned to a crisp.
What that was about. Little poem thing at the beginning. Burned by the sun.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, we got to find the manual.
It was in the information logs. I remember reading. Where that is, I can't help you, but We can go to that thing again and see what we got. Triple star systems.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. I keep going. I was just
That's fine.
Reading ahead.
Following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, food supply. Bleh. According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering rupidium in the Ally Corp classification system. The precise correlation between triple star systems and rupidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rupidium, as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. My God, there's more. Ally Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system on course for a triple star system. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Ally Corp exploration vessel, should, by all means, result in a notable increase of successful rupidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of rupidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events, such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge FIBA evacuation event of such occurrences. Evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract rupidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instruction. The above information is... I'm not going to read that part. Is there...
So the evacuation procedure and the manufacturing necessary equipment. So the evacuation procedure, what did it give us for steps? That was the big one. So refuel the base, get
equipment, and secure food. So we need the polygonal scanner, which can be crafted in the workshop. Pressing. New modules have to be placed near existing ones. Possible placement points are marked. Okay. I mean, so far it seems pretty straightforward. Oh, there I am. That's me. We even have a supply of water.
Oh, yeah, fake window.
Should I just end the day? Just give up and let it
Although
die?
there's probably like a funny ending where you just like go to bed and sleep until you die. But we ain't about that.
Nah. All right, so something tells me we don't have a workshop yet, and that is what we would build for the base.
So up on the D-pad.
Oh, I don't have the material for it. Does that mean I have to sell one of these?
No, we just probably have to go get stuff.
Get materials.
I don't know how.
Yeah, okay, it says in the top corner, gather 60 metals outside. Exiting the base is currently not permitted, so I guess I do have to go to bed.
Oh, the irony.
Joke about collecting metals.
Ah. Oh, that's cool. We get to look at Earth, the place we chose to leave. And then got fucking government fucking thrown on this planet because our lives aren't important, but that radium or whatever shit is apparently the most important.
This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. 7 hours.
Holy fuck, I thought we were in shape, but apparently not. Shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They are recognized by red dust. Approach to interact.
There's some red dust.
Yeah, I see about here.
Right there?
Rock might be a source of metals.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it like fast forwards us through the event. That's kind of like an interesting take on everything.
Yeah. That's probably enough, but might have more? No?
Just more at the beginning one.
I don't know if there is. I think that those are just
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah,
the deposits would be. Maybe there's one on the other side. Out. Right over this way.
Two.
Oh, that's the shallow deposits.
That is the shallow deposits, yeah. Hey, there's water over there, or some shit like water. Organics, deep deposit.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet.
They futured us. Those bitches.
That's enough metal, right?
Well, sure. If you want to waste precious hours that you could use
What are you
farming.
doing?
I'm tapping my run button. What I'm doing.
Oh, that's so funny.
So dumb. Looks like there's right up against that far wall there.
Watch me run across water.
You can only sing that when we're to your right. That wall up there, I think it had a shallow deposit at it.
Yeah.
Might as well grab it while we here.
Yoink. You can't use material from the parachute? Seems wrong.
Like a waste? Yeah.
Like, I would want to go to all the capsules and salvage everything I could.
Oh yeah, it would suck, but you'd want to do it sooner, more than later.
Yeah.
Because you know, obvious reasons.
Obvi.
Like straight up, you wouldn't like if there was any possible way I could have gotten that capsule, I would have gotten in that captain capsule. Like, no way I would have fucking not tried to get the stuff out of there.
Where are we? We're in the command center?
Yeah.
Goes right next door, baby.
So to create an item, you have to go up and queue it. It's got to be in the quay. Oh, it all comes back around, doesn't it?
Very linear.
We wasted precious outdoor hours. Guess we didn't waste anything. You got a scanner. That's fun.
We know where the organics deposit area is, but...
We need a climber.
Well, I can't afford that yet. Looks like it needs 120 of whatever the resource
metal.
is. Presumably water, but one that's identified specifically. Is there anything we have in storage, maybe? My scanner.
We have 2 carrots and 19 mush.
Oh, we do have 100 of... Oh, organic is the classification. Okay. Case of fuel shortage. Locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator. Okay. That is cool. I wonder... I bet you the storage system's not connected. I probably have to go to the other rooms.
Oh, you're... Okay, I see what you're saying. Weird.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming. Perhaps not. Seems to be the same inventory list. So, Let me think. We need organics, but we can't get up the way we spotted it. That doesn't necessarily mean we can't get to it. Perhaps there's another route. Take. First step to scanning. Okay. Where's my scanner? How do I activate scanner? Oh, it's in storage? Fucker. I just assumed it went to my pocket.
Oh, it just automatically gets transferred?
Seems that way. Oh no.
Nice.
Damn it, man. I pressed A to run. Dumbass. Okay, so... I just got a storage. I should take it out. Right? Yeah, it says one in storage. So how do I... Weird. I mean, we know where the area is.
Yeah, or at least one of the areas. I mean, there's probably many, many areas. It's probably just the convenient close one.
Check the workshop again, maybe. Bro. Am I actually going to have to check the controls here?
I mean, sometimes you gotta.
There's a menu.
Illuminate.
Okay. Nothing.
It looks like a dude. Okay, let's find some organics that are not up a climbing hill.
I'm gonna go there first, just so that... Oh, it was over this way?
Yeah, it's like,
maybe I'll trade or something.
Hey,
There it is.
that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Oh, nice.
Rubber
Oh,
duck and a
perfect.
soccer ball. Beautiful.
Filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
Is the rubber ducky your stuff?
Yeah,
Could be.
this is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that
Found a
would make you feel
movie?
comfortable far away from home. Objects
That's actually so cool.
memories.
That would help so much with the going crazy part. Even if it's the same movie, like...
Is that a movie? Huh. Alec would even thought of entertainment in base.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a cool effect, actually. Almost
Yeah.
like fiberglass, like
Rubidium?
threads. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Rubidium.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
I'm on that. Okay. Looking at the timer, by 8 o'clock, it's gonna become radiated. So,
So the useless quantum nav system isn't
Climb
that
here.
useless after all.
I think I can.
I knew where it was sending us. Except
Okay.
that's fine.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's more.
Smoke.
now I can access it. Okay.
So triangulate. You don't need to go out that far. You just need to like triangulate it from its position. It's like.
Oh.
Oh, see, never mind. He's kind of building around it. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Good. Now what? What do I just do?
So, hold on. So he builds it. Oh, it's like a vein underneath he's looking for? Hold Y to retrieve all your scanning probes.
Oh.
I need you to do my face.
Oh no. Idiot. Using protein. All? Am I doing all of these? I suppose I am.
You have 50 seconds before that radiation comes in.
Okay. What am I supposed to...
Well, you're gonna die in 35 seconds, so...
Follow the instructions, scan the area to find a deposit. I think our time has run out. Down.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
Still not sure how to scan the area, though.
I did most of my study.
Alright, you ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up till very late, you'll become exhausted. By placing the probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. That's the deepest point. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to... Is that an incoming call? I see that icon in the left. And
Oh, yeah.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rubidium.
Uh-huh.
You hear me? I think I found rubidium. What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rubidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Okay, yeah, cool.
This is fucked up, but what the hell? At least I got your attention. DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
Oh, you can move stuff? Okay.
Connect it to the quantum computers. Have to move this.
Probably down to the storage area where all the storages are.
Well, I think this is up here so we could still access it, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I see.
Let's build this anyways. What else can we build? I can't.
Yeah, fine for now.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it? Here goes. DNA sample. Idiom. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Of course. What else?
Fur on this sheep actually looks kind of good.
Name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
I really wish I could have picked my own name for my sheep.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
I can use that sheep for food.
Successful. Really outworked it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger. Only more time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself. Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you?
A valid concern.
Yeah. Bye.
Not without more rapidium, you whore. You rapidium whore.
Reportium.
Reportium, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I think we should call it a day. About to hit.
Smart.
That. Watching the. That what I saw there? Lush landscape. I would like to do what?
We would like to keep scanning that area and follow instructions to prepare for the journey. We gotta refuel and we gotta figure out the food situation soon. One day this year, Slay the Spire 2 is going to come out, and I'm the happiest person alive for that. Not that I'm 100% sure why this game made me think about that. Just lost in the corridors, I guess.
I didn't know that was coming out this year. I knew they announced it.
No, I thought they said it was still coming out in 2025. I can't imagine it's like a huge announcement because I think that game is like silently successful.
Yeah, it was kind of a sleeper hit. I'm not.
Yeah. I still play the first one. Every once in a while I get bored, I slap that game on. It's always a good time.
A lot of people speak of it fondly. I've tried.
Have
to
you
get
not played
into it?
Oh, okay.
I've tried. I've probably put a few hours into it, but no.
Oh, deposit to your left. You ran right by it.
We're going for
A little bit more left. A little bit more left.
Metals.
Well, it was just like a pickup off the ground. Yeah, it was just on the other side of this.
Oh my god, this thing huge.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Chunks of metal. Free. Wow.
Yeah. Worth.
Oh, blessed.
Blessed and highly favored. You might be able to take that shortcut now if it counted you as rappelling down. Oh, I don't see a rope. Never mind. The radiation killed your rope. You fought the radiation and the radiation won.
Hopefully my scanners are still...
Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's further in than that one. Looks like a little bit too in front of you. Looks like it's this one, to be honest.
Then how do I extract it? Does seem like the richest source is here. All right, I'll play your little game. It goes by the movement of the player.
Oh,
instead of like
yeah.
the cursor.
It's not like a separate entity.
No.
You know what? I play a lot of No Man's Sky. And I feel like a lot of games could, like, learn from that game.
Yeah?
In, like, movement and building design. I hate that I like it now, after they fucked me over when I paid full price for that game. Now it's all been worth it and good. So maybe it's, like, kind of saying you got to be over the deposit properly, so maybe you got to, like, rescan kind of, like, right here, but, like...
Let's place a probe.
It kind of looks like the red spot might be like just like kind of like in between. Maybe it's not specifically on these things. Maybe it's kind of like a locational thing. Bless you, Allison. So like maybe you're close to the red on that one. We just have to dig a little bit in a better spot. So like kind of in between the two above you, just like slightly where those two rocks are. Even a little bit further in. Oh, it lets you do something there.
Well, now I'm just dropping probes wherever. Here. Here.
So that just recollects them every time you press Y
Yeah.
there. So what else do we have for like options?
I don't know. Everything
really
I've been able to do,
So,
I could
you
just
know
walk
what?
up and press a button.
It still kind of looks like the red spot. Oh, have we fully uncovered this red spot? Is it kind of like below you still? It's kind of just hard to tell. It kind of looks like maybe it's like, yeah, maybe you're standing over it a little bit. Like... Well, I don't know. That's... Yeah.
I'm just trying to hit some wide areas.
There we go. Now something happened.
Oh, this is probably for... Oh, I see. This is transferring the...
So now we need to build pylons.
Fast track.
So we have 6 to get home, is what it said. So stretch it to its utmost limit. Perfect.
Oh, it actually gives me the maximum
Yeah.
distance of it. That's helpful. Wait, that connects?
You didn't know you went like a split too far.
Okay.
Retrieve pylon. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I know. I just want it in the corner. Go this way.
Remember, it has to see the other one. If it can't see the other one, it doesn't work. Only 2 pylons left to get it where we need to.
I need
I don't know.
connect the mining outpost.
Just put it on the base for a second? Oh. Thought maybe it would be like one of those things that would click over. Oh, there it is.
You see now, and it
So
doesn't. It can't see it through.
No, so just pull it back.
That's
Just
funny.
make the little triangle. You don't need to change anything. Just pull this back to like back here where it sees both. Oh, there's a wall. Unfortunate. Oh, the collision. Unfortunate.
Do this.
Perfect. And then just go retrieve that other pylon.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
So funny. What?
Holy fuck, the collision in this game is already driving me crazy. Everything, man. Everything. It's the opposite of Death Stranding. Death Stranding, you can climb whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's connected.
I have to, like, play that game again soon because of the new one, and I, like, just am not looking forward to doing the first half of that game again.
Have 180 organic matter gathered using.
Okay, well.
I have to go back. I guess I could fast travel.
Couldn't have sped that up a little bit, eh? That. Oh, we're gonna have to make somebody to do this. We can't be out here wasting this much time every day.
Gonna go for all the time. Fast travel. Oh, and it takes me right in. Beautiful.
Convenient.
Yeah. Build a kitchen, says.
How have so many food?
No, we have food. We have mush.
You mush?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste time rearranging things too much. Not now.
You don't want.
No.
Got our
It's like your own
kitchen.
personal Polly Pocket.
Well, I hate that now that you've said it. Hey, look, mush. Have we talked? Did we talk since we watched all the game stuff? Did that happen last week?
I don't remember. We might have glazed over it a little bit.
I think the Xbox One was the best, but I don't know if I was like blown away by anything.
No,
Obviously, the
wasn't-
handheld.
There was no
The handheld's
standout
sweet.
like mind-blowing thing, but I agree with you. Microsoft, I think, was best in show as far as Summer Games Fest is concerned.
PlayStation was worst, for sure.
It felt lackluster for what it provided, but I think they also were at a disadvantage being the first. Seems like everybody else had the surprises, and some of those were probably withheld from PlayStation.
The problem is, I think PlayStation wasn't sure which direction they wanted to go with stuff, and I think like seeing like Game Pass doing what they're doing and like Xbox kind of doing what they're doing, it's gonna like force Sony's hand to like go through with what I think they're planning on doing. Which I'm surprised they didn't announce everything. Like they're doing like a huge price raid, like increase for stuff. But I mean, like we're not really getting good games every month. Like we got like an NBA game, like the spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio, and what was the other game we got this month? Something else kind of just lackluster, and it's like, I don't know, man. Game Pass for $15 a month is starting to sound a lot better sometimes.
It certainly is getting better. We're actually playing this on Pass right now.
And you know me, I'm not like the biggest Xbox supporter in the universe, but like I'll play games where I can play games, man. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm also, maybe this is a hot take, but I'm a huge supporter of what Xbox has been doing to support devs and stuff. I know some people like in industry that have their thoughts on it, and I do understand where they're coming from. Like to have a monopoly like this over like creative studio, like developers and stuff can be problematic, but you know, trying to think of the game that was brought up like this. Was it Obsidian? Maybe it was Obsidian talking about the new
Outer
game,
Worlds 2?
The Outer Worlds 2. They basically said if it wasn't for the freedom that Microsoft gave us, the Outer Worlds 2 would not be the game that it is. Like they had the freedom to do whatever they wanted. All Microsoft did was write them a check. So the way I view that is it's allowing creatives to actually, you know, build the games that they want, and they're the only platform out there that's supporting indies, unless you count Steam as one of those, but they're really just getting a storefront for that.
Yeah.
Microsoft actually has this like this net to like support a lot of these developers, and I know they like at least for a few years people have just been like gaming on Microsoft about it just because of how they viewed it. Like there was definitely some shit that came out, but those were projects already in development that I think they just allowed them to finish, albeit probably with some crazy deadline that probably shouldn't have been there. But I understand, like, at least through an acquisition like that, it can be incredibly problematic, and you probably just want to like sever any like previous ties with that company, and that's kind of what happened with like Redfall and projects like that.
Redfall just turned out not to be good.
Yeah, and it could have just been a bad idea. Like I don't think Microsoft had any influence on what Redfall became. I think it was always intended to be the game that we saw it become. It just didn't hit, you know? It just didn't. So many people
Sometimes
like
I
to
think there's a little bit of spaghetti on the wall with stuff, and like it kind of like hurts gaming sometimes in my opinion. Like for example, like, you know, like we'll just call something like what's that drug game that everyone loves right now?
Oh,
where you
I think isn't it like drugs?
Whatever, yeah. If you go on the PlayStation Store right now, there's 12 or 13 quickly thrown together versions of that game. You know, anyone looking to get in on it, and like it's not, I'm not saying stuff like that is like the ruining of it, but like also with big companies, like they see something that kind of like worked and they're like, oh, we want to put our hand in that cookie jar, but then it's just like, well, yeah, but that's not really like gonna get you where you need to go. And then games like Clair Obscura come out and they fucking instantaneously take Game of the Year, even though there's still a whole year left.
And center.
I don't know if you've gotten any far in that game at all, but that game slaps.
I have not, but yeah, everybody's praising it, and you know what? It was on Game Pass day one, so like just another W for Microsoft supporting these small devs, because I don't want to say Game Pass was the reason it got hugely popular, but I do think it's the reason a lot of people played it who otherwise would never have.
You know what? Game Pass is like what I think I appreciate about Game Pass is specifically that. This, like, my biggest... Okay, so here's, like, my gripe. We'll take the Final Fantasy series, Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff.
Yeah.
There's going to be 3 games. Day 1, I bought the first one. Loved it. Great game. No complaints. Within half of a year, they gave it for free on the PlayStation Store. Yeah. And so, like, I kind of felt cheated out of my money. And I also felt like it kind of made me, like, for the second one, I still haven't bought it and played it, because I was like, oh, I'm just going to wait till it's on sale, because I hate paying full price for these games I play once and then put away. But with Game Pass, I think you really get a chance to succeed as games like that. I think that's almost like what it should be designed for. I think they should go through and gut out their multiplayer ones, like, you know, like the Halo, the Splitgate. Like, take that shit out of your Game Pass store. Like, that shit's already free. Just make it available one way or another. But, like, you should be highlighting these story games and paying the people for it if they're being popular.
Well, yeah, and we're seeing an issue now with, especially with AAA, but, like, you know, it kind of trickles itself down. Like, development is not cheap, of course. And as a result of that, especially with all these, like, I don't know how to describe it, the executives that find their way into, like, you know, funding these projects, they're all really pushing for, like, the next hold on, I'm gonna answer this. I don't have access. So what I'm saying is they're trying to make this excuse. We're going to mark the price up because the cost of development for a AAA title is just too expensive. And I mean, everybody's kind of chasing that cash. They want another Fortnite, and so they're throwing a lot of money at these AAA titles, which have hundreds of people employed to work on them. But then you think of like a small indie studio, they struggle to get funding all the time. It's like a never-ending battle. You could potentially shut down in like a month, you know, if somebody like just hates you a certain way or something like that. Like, people have that power on you, and so they can't succeed against AAA titles just simply because of how much lower the budget is for them. They can't afford marketing. They can't potentially employ the specialists that they want to create the game at the quality that everybody expects. And it, you know, it kind of works its way down there. Like, you can still make good qualities. Expedition 33 is a huge testament to that, and I think this game too actually shows that there's a lot of great quality that could come from small studios, but a lot of people that fund these projects, you know, don't care about that. They just want whatever will sell the most. So like, indies really struggle to thrive, and have something like Game Pass to provide people that option to not necessarily worry about wasting the money, because no one else is supporting it, you know. I think that is way more important, especially with the trends we're seeing now, because indies do what they can, and a lot can succeed and thrive if it catches on. But like, I don't feel like that should be the criteria. Like, all games should be able to get out there, and it's just so much saturation. I'm going on a weird tangent. I'm sorry. What is happening here? Qubit level. Good. Do I just select something?
So these are memories that we had. Like, it's reading through our memory. And I guess we're picking one.
Oh, is this where we get to make our first altar?
Oh, shit, maybe.
Oh, this is a cool effect.
It is.
Whoever did the visual effects for this game...
I wonder, it looks like familiar though, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's like something else I've played that the person designed.
Maybe. My mind instantly goes to Prototype, and I don't know why.
Yeah, a little bit. I see what you're saying with that a little bit.
The Need to Escape, 16 years old. At the crossroads, going away. Promise yourself you get out of here. You have to keep that promise. Okay, what do I do now? Uh-huh.
Oh, he missed it. He missed his mother's death. All you can do is carry on for her. And then you met a girl at 24 years old, and it's different with her. And then at 24, you ask yourself if you're good enough. But she moved in. 25, new opportunities. His hard work paid off, and all of his studying got him a job.
Damn, he did so much.
26-year-old, he left for better prospects. The purgatory of 9 to 5. He got stuck working a dead-end job for 2 years. And then a year after that, he got a dream house with his girl. At 30, the crisis hit. It looks like they split up.
Maybe there was an industry crash.
Oh, you got laid off? But how will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? You became a taxi driver. She's got a job, but you're gonna have to sell the house and move abroad. Oh, but you stayed, and she's not as happy, and you're questioning yourself about ruining her life. Your guys are falling apart. This is getting too real. This is weird. Falling apart because you're not telling her about the bills. Oh, he's an alcoholic. Yeah.
Oh, she did dump you.
She did definitely leave him. A way out. Oh, you took the way out as like, you took the training to get out of here. He's in a spaceship. He's full of excitement. You're going to space, far from here.
I actually like the way they're giving us his backstory. Okay, that's it for the events. So this is where we're at now.
Okay.
So what does my qubit level mean?
How did they get it, and what for?
Probably because we are also an alter.
Oh, you think so?
Well, is that what he's questioning? How do they have his memories? I think it's yeah, I think it's just a record of his previous self.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
Then again, if they're branching from him, maybe he is still the original.
I feel like that felt like he was the original, but like when we entered into that Nero thing, it like scanned our brains. So I think it just took our memories from us so that it could create other people with like alter, like so you would take what you had and then along the way he's gonna like add in like where you learned to cook or something, I bet, or like whatever it is that makes your individual character individualized.
Alter what?
But you all have the same backstory.
Yeah.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I use Rapidium to create someone?
Do we have to leave? Can we just fortify our base, become alters of craziness?
That's what you're saying, right?
I want to become a hive mind.
And all of us will be to get back to our wife. Ex-wife. And we want a cat, and we want to name it Snowball.
Jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
If I ever got another cat, which Jay's already said, Lunchbox probably will be.
Wow.
If I ever got another cat, I already know what I would name him.
Yeah.
Muse.
Oh, cool, cool.
As in Jason Muse, because he's supposed to be Lunchbox for Silent Bob.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Initiate the branching procedure. In the QC.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life path. So this is what the branching is about?
Ah, a little bit further back. So what memory did it branch off of? So we did the going away thing. So this was staying behind.
This is the branch here. Okay.
So when we never left our mom.
Didn't seem like there was other options.
No. No, this game seems much more linear than I expected it to. I kind of thought it was going to be like a trial and error repeatedly game. Well, we're not really the same person, though, because the branch is like... when we were like a teenager.
Yeah, but I don't think that we play that character. I think now...
No, I get that, but I'm saying, like, it's not like we would... It's not... That wouldn't really be us at all at that far back of a branch, you know what I mean?
For sure. Gonna have some real clashing with your teenage self.
Oh my god, we turned into a girl?
Like hair?
Or just grew our hair out, I guess. Also makes more sense.
Oh, is it because it ages? You probably had to grow to be that age.
Oh, so now we
That
could look
hair's
at like
never
what
been cut.
happened in their life. So we stayed behind. We stood up to him.
Our boss?
Our dad, I think.
Oh.
Or like our stepdad.
Hey, I don't think...
Imagine loud music in your hair. Ups and downs. You hang out with mom. Doctor's in the waiting room. The monster isn't bullying her.
You know, it's funny. I had pierogi today.
Oh, nice.
Fun little... Well, as you walk away from the mine, Dad is the person. Was behind that job offer. That's...
Our mom died, but we were there. We didn't miss it this time. Oh, and then you become a tinkerer.
So you specialize, then you get involved with some shady people.
Your boss did, yeah.
Fake batteries. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seems so ironic now. Turn the paycheck around in your fingers. You think, Mom.
Oh, so we went and actually did normal stuff? We
That
still
one?
ended up being an alcoholic. Yeah, so that's kind of what it was saying. It's like we turned down the shady people. We got like a normal job. We did have some friends, though, even though we got kind of into alcoholism. We had a crisis. My whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you have a job. Something about the Rapidium. It's him again.
Daddy?
It's him.
Looks
Dad.
like a tramp.
It's Dad. Dad comes up to see us. And then you end up on the Dolly Project.
Okay.
Because, yeah, so he just linked up to say, like, you ended up on the Dolly Project because of your ability as a...
Make up the altar. Okay.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Can you hear me? What is this?
Anxiety and insecurity.
So hasn't realized you look the same yet?
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit
I heard that car
fuzzy,
horn.
but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, that was weirdly loud.
Yeah. You recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha-ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for?
Well, we gotta be careful, he's insecure.
Wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
I'm Jan Dulski.
Well, I'm trying to think. If we lead with him first, that might make him
panic.
uneasy. But if I
For
open
sure.
up to him, I think it'll ease his nerves a little bit.
Yeah, I also, even if it's the same name, which would make him feel weird, I think it would like allow him to like realize the situation and maybe help us. Is like, yeah, I think saying it is the way to go. Ease the tension.
My name is Jan Dulski. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Jan Dulski as well? What kind of bullshit is this?
I wonder if our vest says number 2, which means there's a number 1
What's
before
your
us.
role on the mission? I'm a
Oh, good
senior
eye.
technician. Want to tell me what your role is?
I'm not sure if ours does, but this is my
Some kind of
hypothesis.
sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
I really wish I could read a trend.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are we
I think-
speaking of
I
specifically?
feel like he requires honesty.
Well, okay, so he's asking if this is like some sick like joke,
Oh,
and we're kind of saying like yes, it is, or no, it's not.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Oh.
I feel like
I'm gonna say yes.
I feel be careful here because I feel like any time that we
Otherwise, he'll
don't.
think he's number 1.
Yeah, that's
True.
like I know that this is really stupid, but if we ever not let it know that we're supposed to be the number 1, like even if it does end up
It
backfiring
could
on us that
undermine
way.
us, especially if there's others involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a point. We should lead with the ranks here.
No. You're an alternate version of me. And, you
I
said
am
we were
superior.
strangers.
Oh,
Yes.
now he feels rebellious?
It's just
Great.
us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight.
We made him
This is not
exist.
an experiment. I'm a different version of you.
Yeah, this is some Soma shit.
Life to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Huh.
Huh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't like either of these
Needs
answers.
I feel like he
I
needs
think
some sense
I
of
wouldn't wake you up
existence.
makes a little bit more. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
you
like,
get you get conflict from saying this, but I think it's a more real slap to the face.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I hate to say it, it's kind of like one of those ones that we take the hit now and it hurts us less later, I think.
Woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either. At least you're up front with me.
Yeah.
You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness.
I mean, could it not just be like some uncanny comfort?
This is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machine.
He's almost rebelling against the idea that these drugs, according to him, are causing him not to be aggressive or violent. As if I'm like inhibiting his abilities.
Yeah.
I don't think is the right mindset to be in.
Well, that makes two of us.
Dude, this is like a roller coaster of emotions. Stop giving me reds. I don't feel like this was... We didn't get off on the best foot there.
No.
What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a 2-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot.
Not to say that this is always the case, but you can definitely see where they were conservative with
on their time,
with their spending and time. Yeah, like these stilled images, I would say it's the same case in all games you see this, but a lot of games that do the still image typically settle, probably because it's cheaper.
What you created me for. Now stay away from me.
it's okay. I think in the end, he seems like a very like anxious, but like also like he seems like he's kind of like a smarter dude, so he might be able to like understand the situation.
Can we see the front of our shirt? Are we number 2?
We're number 1.
We're number
Oh,
one.
we're number 1.
Oh, the sheep would have been 2.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Hello.
I talked to him.
He wants you to leave him alone. And you're like, be friends? I would also want to be his friend. It would be lonely in there.
It's very possible we make an alter clone, and then they choose to kill us.
For themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna start getting clever and like putting us in tasks that they have more experience in. Like he could have given us a dangerous job and not given us a warning. So he would have been able to kill us without having to take action himself. And he can talk about being frustrated, even though he can't do anything. So he could totally lie to you. Or mislead you anyways.
I feel like we're gonna always need organics, so maybe we're gonna waste the whole day.
A day of organic farming, yeah.
Then we'll go back.
I don't really want anymore. So much of it.
Oh, we collect? Yes. Starting your...
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, right?
Well, okay, but is it going to take your mining outpost in the pylons? So, like, it's saying that it's going to collect... But, like, what journey are we starting?
That's my question. I have no idea.
I think we want to leave the stuff out there. Starting the journey. I don't know.
I can't continue unless I...
Oh.
Gonna get us out of the starting area.
Sorry, this is ridiculous.
It is.
Oh god. That's so silly.
It's like a new day? Maybe it's not.
A new day in a new area. So open the altars tab. Press the start button to alter the...
Okay. We can see his mental and physical states.
What?
You consume 1 meal each day. Meals can be prepared. My timer is like against.
We need to check the altar for something.
Maybe because he's in the
Like
kitchen.
Oh, talk to the altar. Okay. So he's pissed at us, so keep that in mind.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me. I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
How can you be so dismissive? We are in a hostile environment. You do the same?
This is a tough one. Both answers are like totally legitimate.
Yeah, I don't want to use too much authority on him and pull this like, I'm the original, you have to listen to me. I feel that would just make him more rebellious,
angry.
but
Yeah, I don't know.
he seems to
we
not
don't
respond
have, like...
to authority well.
You're
So.
pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well. Maybe. But you won't last long without me.
Dude, so many negatives with this guy.
Like
I just kill him and make a new one?
Trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Okay, well that didn't really go over too well. Module deteriorates over time, which makes them prone to failure to repair the communications repair kit.
From the workshop.
Comms room was up.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Okay, I guess. Yeah, like we're fine.
Think so.
No need to be
I was
apprehensive.
almost done for it, but then I got these crazy instructions to duplicate and edit myself. Was that you?
Yeah. It's called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Lucas
Do you not see it on the
Space
screen?
Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I created my altar. Thanks for the help, I think. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dolsky. We needed to act.
I think either the first or third one is probably where I'd go. Like,
yeah, I think this could still lead to the top.
Yeah,
option.
I think so also. I like
what
that.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Why did everyone die? That's a good one.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dolsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
I mean, I kind of want to ask this too.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
What about the mind?
Not sure about
Hmm?
second
What
option,
is all
but
that personal
Yeah.
data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
I never consented.
Yeah, that's...
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it, safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Yes, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Just
Yeah.
doing my best
You
to
dick.
deal with the situation and with him.
Is he that bad?
He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care.
All I've done.
I told
Show
him
him
I
care.
wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought.
The mother.
My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories. Or a life.
Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah.
I think that you are smelly, Monica.
You are so spooked by
Smelly
them,
kitty.
they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back
We already
to you
did.
as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
L7.
Ooh, L7.
Seventh altar of Luke.
I believe that's,
In
yeah,
the
that's kind of what it
airlock.
sounded like.
Doing in the airlock. So you go outside. Not just walk in there.
It did kind of look like that, didn't it?
Oh, it's
Boom was up. Yeah, up and to the right.
right of the quant. About the altar. Kind of thought I'd have to drag him over to show him. Right? I mean, we saw all of it, right?
Yeah.
I wait.
I've been thinking about what you said. We have more in common than you think. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's the right answer.
Say parents.
But, yeah.
Like that's what I want to get to the root of. I think his experience with our mother,
quite a fair bit.
it could be a very bonding.
Not enough, apparently.
You stood up to Dad. That's the big one.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Yeah, I'll humiliate myself. I was.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. I build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi?
They just said that's so weird.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's how you say pierogi.
No, I know, but it was just like so weird how I'm used to hearing it. Like,
Big constantly.
Yeah. Wow.
He always corrects me
Why
on it.
don't we try and make
Pierogi.
Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Coolant and oil.
he was a drinker, but
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah. Hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
yay, we made a friend, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Now I go to the kitchen.
Prepare pierogi.
They do go in the back, okay?
Ah.
Guess it makes sense. You don't want them to occupy the elevator.
Wow, he timed that perfectly.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
That was a fucking heckin' cute interaction.
Fuck
Delicious, man. Shut the fuck up. Alright, that was wholesome as shit. I love that.
It was, yeah.
I wish that there wasn't such a, like, looming, like, awful end to this psychological story kind of thing.
Right?
Because I think I'd almost prefer if this game was more of, like, a story game where you just tried to build up your relationships where you could, you know what I mean?
Are we cool now?
Oh.
Cool. Do you mean that I come to terms with waking up as tech support for my doppelganger?
Yeah, I thought the cool thing was weird.
Might have to give me
No, I thought it was the same vibe as how the conversation ended.
wrap my head around that.
Yeah, but it's just like,
They weren't that
like,
bad.
hey, are we cool? Like, the person that, like, apologizes too much.
True.
They weren't that bad. I think I would say they weren't that bad. Like, I feel as an individual, I would respond to that criticism with, like, a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
But I don't know how he's going to say it, and that's why it's hard
I think
for me.
he'll probably laugh.
They weren't that
Now
bad.
you're right. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier, thank you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you.
Pierogi.
I actually enjoyed it.
So did I.
Are you showing feelings?
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
I think our way, probably the right approach.
And especially, like, with him particularly going through that thing where he ended up finding out he was working for, like, a bad group,
Yeah.
and then turning them down specifically.
The corporation is supposedly...
I think it's better for him to trust himself.
To put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. They know about me. They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me
Yeah.
what to do.
Well, improvise is probably the,
Not
like...
gonna give him much
Kurt-
confidence.
No, it won't. But if we can say of course, but then we can't fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we have to have, like, a set plan of what we're planning on doing.
But we care about his opinions on this, so.
Gotta be real.
He's-
I gotta be honest with him. Bonds the
Yeah.
best to the honesty.
All I know is we need to get to a safe place. Then we'll improvise. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People.
It's he didn't say
No.
we
What?
there.
The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me. Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. Need to work on your skills, though.
I think this could be banter
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, and also we can get his opinion on it.
That again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle. One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
Fuck. That didn't instill confidence in me at all. That did not make the next bit sound better. Unknown caller. Who the fuck is Lena?
Can you hear me?
Lena?
Oh.
Oh, it is Lena. I was joking because his name was Jan instead of Jan.
What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support.
No, man. After Soma, I'm not convinced these are real people I'm talking to.
No, I know. Soma ruined me. I can never, like, play a game and be tricked ever again. I'm always just, like, thinking like that.
Somehow.
Yeah.
It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
Is that what you care about?
You seem to really be fixated on that.
So that's why you're calling.
We did kind of, like, have, like, a weird falling out, but, like... I think, okay, here's the issue. If we say I did, it's amazing, she's going to pry into what we did with it.
Right.
But if we hit her with the so what, your call, like, that's why you're calling, we get to, like, postpone that conversation a little bit. And now, mind you, she might be the good guy, we might be turning down and all yada yada, whatever, however. But, like, it's weird to just tell someone that this happened.
Well, yeah, it almost feels too trusting
Yeah.
and naive.
That's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call.
I'm happy we went with that
What the
decision.
hell happened out there? How did you survive?
So
I don't
this
think
looks like a free answer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think these ones
So,
carry
your boss,
the next.
Did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
I feel like, unfortunately, we don't know.
We were lucky as far
As we know, we were lucky. But something mysterious happened to me. She'll be like, she'll try to figure out what that means. And then do we have an answer to mysterious happen? Like, are we sitting here being like, we kind of have an idea? Because I don't have an idea what happened.
No, and it also kind of like, I don't know how exactly to say this, but the second option, I think, can lead to them assuming that you're growing suspicious of the event.
Yeah.
And there could potentially be some clashing there. We
Yeah.
could stay naive and play against the corporation.
Play dumb
like
and just
we
work with
comply
ourselves to get
and
out of
do our
here.
own thing. Is sort of the direction I'm thinking we should take.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
kind of agree with that.
I don't know. Beginner's luck, I guess.
Okay. I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
Yes. Oh, we don't even have... Okay, so there's no one. I feel gives us more of like we just don't have anyone, but then maybe she still will go find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like saying I'm fine, I don't need help blocks that chance off.
Yeah.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone friendly.
Yeah. I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
She turns everything so depressing.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't tell her anything.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine.
Maybe this is more of a narrative than I thought.
Yeah. Don't jump in your suit already. I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright. I'll take a look around.
Yeah, I do believe there's an end state. A conclusion.
Oh. So wait, now are we in Act 1?
Apparently. We were in prologue.
All right.
I love the little loading.
The little sheep. Yeah. I did notice that too.
Okay.
Rid of you. Hey, man. Can we talk? Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what?
Oh.
Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah. I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and hey presto. We got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
We gotta stop.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thanks. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too? Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice.
Well, we did have that, and then we decided to roll on by.
Such a dumb fucking movement system. Oh, it's so funny.
Well,
All right.
we had to roll away from the sunrise, so.
Find a route for the
Cutting
base.
into the day here.
Base navigation. Can't navigate around lava.
Okay, so we gotta probably build something.
Says we don't start the journey without organics. We 168. It looks like we have that to afford it. But we can't get around Lava River. But what is that?
Why do we have.
So we probably have to go out and examine and then come up with a strategy to build. We should check the workshop too here, just to see what kind of things they gave.
Use used to recharge the suit during planet exploration.
Radiation filter. A drill. That might be important. And that climbing, very expensive organic-wise, though.
Can't afford this now, but do I want to?
We only have 178 organics. Well, I say only, that's a lot, but... Oh, nice. Time doesn't go while you're navigating menus. So, like, inherently, you never want to just be walking around unless you know where you're going. That's such a, like, maintenance issue that you have to think about all the time. You have to, like, not let your clock be running.
Yeah. Trying to understand...
So he's angry. That's fair.
Yeah, he seems like he's still more frustrated and rebellious, but have come down. I'm assuming the size of the text sort of indicates the strength.
Yeah, I think also. So we lowered his anxiety pretty aggressively. He needs more motivation.
Says he's cranky after sleeping on the floor. Maybe we should...
Yeah.
Make that man a bed.
Like we're short on the resources that matter.
Social room.
Armory. There's no like bedroom?
There's not like a bedroom. That's so weird.
Huh. Wait, what was the expand? Am I able to go out?
I assume you kind of have to. We're gonna have to check out that red lava river and drill this shit. And... oh, we could have melted that rock deposit, I bet. Is it? Okay.
Be more that way. Want metals. That's what we need. Metal.
Yeah. More metal.
Oh, we could set up the mine here.
Scan the floor.
Oh, I have to probe first. This.
Tastes like frosting.
I retrieved all of them. Whoops.
I would just put one down in the middle just to see which direction you're opening, and then I'd just go crazy in the spot that you're supposed to open it.
Have to tap it.
So just kind of in that back corner area. Nice. We found it pretty efficiently. Yeah, I think that's the strategy. Just like drop in the middle, see where the red is located, light that area the fuck up. Sure, she's allowed to have it. Probably just sugar. She had 3 little licks.
Oh, I could put it in the air, can I? No.
No. Right. Okay.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, he's gonna do the mining for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck yeah. Hey, bud, look at you getting us some fucking support. We should probably get somebody who's like a crazy version of us that just loves to dig. But that's future us problems.
I'll find
Did
some
you
metal.
make a third?
There's some metal right there.
We'll finish up the day and then we'll call it.
No. Oh, metal everywhere. That's 2 little metal deposits on the ground, too. Oh, yeah. 6. 6. Oh, my God. 9? Oh, yeah. We got 139 metal now.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river. Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
I suppose that's it for metals.
Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Go to the other.
There was another cave to the right up here. Like, sorry, to the left and then the right. I feel like I didn't say that properly.
And just up this way.
And then, yeah, should be just on our right. I thought I saw a way. Yeah, there. Oh. Oh. More of us. More of us. More of us. We've made the right decision. Oh, what's that? You went by something. There was a little gamer dot. Sorry, I tripped out. Haha!
So
I played too many games with items to miss that shit. Oh, there's 2 more right there.
Hit a capacity.
Running out of storage space.
I don't think I could climb back up.
Uh-oh.
You'll have to run down and around. Yeah. Oh, to the right there, maybe? No, I don't know. Go to that, like, lit up thing. That's, you're stuck in the middle here. There looks like you clear from the radiation and a little further up here.
Oh, it's a metals deposit.
We probably can drop back off on the right of the ship there. Yeah, what's that right there? Fuck, we really need a climbing thing. Okay, well, let's just get to the base. We played.
Being tired slows
close.
your work, but doesn't have an impact to your social life. Still have enough energy to survive.
Well, I like that they specified that because people would be like, "Nar."
I can see that you're angry. Just leave me alone. Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this? I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer.
You know how to make
right?
moonshine? Because we could do that.
There is plenty of beer.
There?
I don't know. They keep referencing like we have beer, so I don't really think about it. Work hard, party hard's like fun. I like that. I don't hate it. I think one of the
It feels
yeah.
neutral.
Party hard, right?
Want to keep.
You know it.
All right, that was a nice little chin wiggle. Find a route for the base. Guess we can't.
Wait, we have two.
Did you find a bed for him?
We couldn't. We didn't have access to that. But
no
the
way
big.
to. Can build some things though.
What do we need to build?
Maybe we should up the capacity a little bit.
Well, we do have a few storages, but we gotta spend stuff right now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we kind of like should clear our resources to a degree. Like, you can't just sit on everything, right?
Maybe we can make a new altar.
That's dangerous, but we could look into it. What about the sheep? There was also like a greenhouse. I hate to be that guy, but like we could be that guy.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Oh my god, touch it. Oh.
I'm really glad it corrected itself there because I was stuck. Eight.
Oh.
Okay, let me walk again.
It's a long animation. That's kind of obnoxious. Okay, so how do we do a branch?
I believe we go here. And then these are all just guards.
Oh, so
botanist. There's a
there was
miner.
a scientist version.
The miner right here.
That's branching off of him.
Yeah, off the technician.
I wonder how that affects everything.
Efficiently. Finding. Yeah, I don't know if we could benefit from that. Definitely need somebody to mine.
Or like the science one is also potentially an option. I mean, but I also was saying I saw a greenhouse and the botanist isn't the worst thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
It kind of just depends what path you want to focus on first, I guess.
Well, we have neither the lab nor the greenhouse, so I'm not sure what the benefit is from either. So I could build one of those. I know we need some sort of research to carry ourselves to the next tier base, but I don't know if we're ready for that. Right now it just seems like we need materials, and I'd rather not be the only one gathering them. So perhaps a miner could be useful. We have the one who's sick. So a doctor doesn't make sense.
But the doctor also cooks food faster.
But wasn't the thing you could build to mine stuff for you?
Well, someone still has to operate it.
Oh.
I wish we could ask our altar buddy what he thinks would be the smartest thing to do.
I mean, okay. Is it just the radium that it uses? I think it does. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it only costs 20?
Yeah, but we also only have 2 slots available for people. And it costs us more food to do it.
You would rather
so,
botanist and scientist?
Well, I just think that we should only get 1, we shouldn't get 2, and we should just make sure that 1 is like somehow going to benefit like the sustaining of the ship. I think like that's like kind of be like a crucial thing as the ship grows. So like I think like science is cool, and science might really like put us on a path where we get like a lot of better stuff. But then we're like, you know what? That almost kind of talks me into it, because if we get better upgrades and we just focus on the small group, but then we have a smart person on board.
Yeah. Maybe it'll give us a little tidbit on the botanist here. I feel for like sustainability, the greenhouse and botanist. We're not really complaining about the food just yet. So I'm almost inclined to go scientist.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably...
And I think regardless of what they specialize in, I could still use them to mine, at least for the time being.
Yeah.
Maybe we just go with this guy.
Gross. This is a gross thing to do. I feel weird. So this was like what? We like, instead of like, we ended up sticking with the corporation and we became like a scientist?
Oh no.
Honestly, didn't even think of the backstory.
I think that's what it was. I think that was the kicker. So,
oh no,
so like
we can't tell this guy anything.
It's our main life, but instead of like leaving to go like see what we could do, we ended up staying. So this guy never met Lena. Or sorry, that's not true. It's not that he never met Lena. It's that he wouldn't have interacted with her in the whole relationship thing.
Damn, it's gonna take 7 hours. Huh.
It's a whole human.
Okay. Maybe we'll call it here.
Yeah.
Pet the
Is it
sheep.
me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
At the sheep.
Cute little what was her name? Molly?
Little lamb.
Molly, yeah.
The ship. All right, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is end of our episode. I want to thank you all for joining us. I'm kind of into this. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I'm interested to see more.
It's giving me Harold vibes.
I don't know what I think about it. I'm still like unsure of the type of game we're playing.
Sure.
But like, if like the problem is I just don't know if there's like a fail point, you know, and I don't want it to be like a story where you just like come to a fail. I kind of want to know like what the ending is. But if it's just like actually a narrative game and it's just the how we get there thing, like I don't know, cool. It's kind of cool. It's got a vibe to it.
Well, maybe you guys can let us know what you think. Perhaps we will continue. Who knows? To find out enough if that's the case. Of course, we do these live every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Yeah. Be sure to hit that like, click the follow, subscribe to the channel. Your support is always appreciated. And if you're kind of lazing around, say sometime after midnight, maybe head on over to my Twitch, where I tend to stream super late. I was playing Burnout Revenge the other day.
Oh, hot.
Having a grand old time with that. Also just got into Hitman for the first time.
Oh, you want to pause the game?
Oh, our time's running out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we just go to sleep then? And then we'll call it there. But yeah, it's been great. I hope to see you guys here for the next one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
GG.